Time moves slowly, especially when you want it to move fast. You feel each day like it's a month, and the month is like a year. But when you're enjoying life, everything happens fast. Each day, you start skipping day after day, not noticing time passing. Because of that, you will feel like life is short. To each his own. One concept of time in the Dragon Ball universe that is very interesting in my opinion is how the Saiyans age. For the ones who don't know, the Saiyans have a normal lifespan like Earthlings, 75 years to 100. But what makes them different is they keep their youth and their physical attributes till they are 80. When they are 80 years old, then they will start aging rapidly. Meaning they will go through all of the phases of the aging process that the Earthlings have. Goku and Vegeta now are still young. They're still in their 30s. As time passes by them, they will just keep on getting older and older, till a point where they are just it. They've reached their peak, and now they're gonna kiss their youth goodbye. One of the things that they can do to preserve their mortality is to wish upon the dragons to extend their lifespan. I don't think that will happen, but also they become gods. Then they will be immortal. On that note, also, Goku nor Vegeta aren't looking for a position. They are looking to become the strongest. They don't care about being the god of destruction himself or any god per se. They care more about gaining the power. One interesting thing that I thought about is how will those two Saiyans be 50 years from now? How would their life be? How would their personality, power, looks be like? If we're gonna wait till the manga gives us this point, I don't think we will get it for more than 10 years from now. But this fan-made manga covers a bit of their life in their 80s. 50 years from where they are now, how they interact, talk, and all of that. Think about it like a slice of life anime, where we get to see our hero when he's old. It starts with Vegeta. He's sitting with Trunks, and we see his looks. He's bald, with just hair on the sides. Behind him is a picture of himself. He says that he's the most powerful in all of the universe. He's the greatest of all Saiyans. And Vegeta at this point still has that personality that never faded with time. He still thinks highly of himself, even now where he's weary and old. Trunks is seen like he's just there for the sake of being there. Yeah, old man, now just take your pills. So Trunks is still alive. He's older than ever, but since he also is a half-blooded Saiyan, the aging process of him is different. But now we see Goku. He's being chased by a nurse who tells him, Mr. Goku, get these training weights out. They are 200 pounds each. Remember what happened to you in the bathroom last time. What happened? Goku is also old and weary. He's bald. His hands are trembling. But I need to train. So even at this age, even when he's older, he's a grandpa by all means, he still wants to train, even if he doesn't have the power or the means or even the body to do it. He still wants to. He never abandoned who he is. He never became lazy. Even when he's older, he still wants to train. This is what I like about his character. Now we see them before age hit them that bad. When they're still at their first stage of their aging, their grandsons are sprinting towards them. They ask if they can help them with their homework, which they will gladly do. They take the book and open it, and they look at each other, knowing they can't help. No offense, but they are smart fighters, but not that smart in terms of books and studying. Leave that to Gohan. They quickly tell them, don't you want to learn about martial arts instead? Laughing, embarrassed by not being able to help with their homework. One trait with all of these pages is that till now they're still the same. Even with old age, they don't change, they don't slack off. They still want and chase what they truly dream of and love. They love training, they love fighting. They're wired that way. Even in this old age, they still want these points. They still want what they always wanted, even at a younger age. As a doctor talks about the two, Mr. Goku and Vegeta are awesome. They possess fantastic energy, which allows us to provide electricity not only for the whole building, but also for half of the country. Thanks to those dynamos, they do that in return for what we spend to feed them. Sometimes we get them to compete against each other so that we can get an efficiency 10 times higher than usual. They're so competitive, it's like an addiction. They still eat a lot, and what they're doing now is because they eat that much. Old Saiyans still have that appetite that they have. Even now, they're still competitive. They still love that about themselves. They always seen one another as rivals. I always hoped that this never changed, and seeing this even at their age now, they're still competitive, they're still rivals, is making me very happy. I hope in the canon timeline it never changed. I love seeing them compete, seeing their rivalry go on and improve. It doesn't matter who you are, time will catch you. Whether you're good, bad, as time moves on, so do you. It brings us with it. The strongest of us are the ones who stay true to themselves. No matter what hardships they face, no matter what happens in their life, they don't let time change them. Goku and Vegeta prove to us that they are just like that. No matter what happens, no matter the time that passes, they will stay the same. The pure-hearted Saiyans who dream no matter the time. And now, Old Man Goku and Old Man Vegeta are still Goku and Vegeta. They don't change, they don't become someone other than themselves. They're still the hard training, prideful Saiyans. This was the story of 50 years after, of Goku and Vegeta 50 years after, when they got older and everything around them changed, but they stayed the same. Tell me, what do you think about this story, and what do you think about aging as a whole in Dragon Ball? Do you think Goku and Vegeta will stay the same 10 years or 20 years down the line, or will everything change? I'm intrigued in seeing what you all think. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye, old man.